Top of the morning to you, Ireland. James Prime here, and I am 12% Irish, so you know what that means.
James! No! You don't start the video with top of the morning. No! Okay, continue.
Well, my deepest apologies go out to Miss Diane and the people of Ireland. You know, when I said that, I had no idea how many people would actually be triggered by it. So going forward, I promise that it's something that I will never, ever, ever say again. Now, with that being said, top of the morning to you, James Prime here. Today I'm in Dublin, Ireland. Now, to keep the series alive, we're going to go around and ask the Irish people what they think about America and its people. It's going to be good? It's going to be bad? I don't know. Let's go find out.
Yeah, a lot of them think they know a lot about Irish culture. A lot of them think that we live in like really grassy areas.
Definitely from general sense, not Americans are seem to be open-minded or up for.
Maybe if I went there it would be amazing, but I don't think it doesn't spark my interest to have it in my top.
The more honest you are, the better. If you hurt their feelings, who cares? They'll get over it. So, all right, first question is, have you ever been to the U.S.?
No, I've not.
No, I have not.
Okay.
No.
No?
No.
So neither of you?
No. Never.
No, never been to the US.
Okay.
No.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about America?
You know, the flag, the stars. I think of Route 66.
Okay.
I think of like all those reality TV shows and all this craziness.
Right.
Busy.
Yep.
People.
For sure.
A lot of people. I think that's it. I don't put too much thought.
A couple of things. Definitely open-minded, I think. But that's just from general sense. A lot of Americans seem to be open-minded or up for openness to different experiences, like. But also kind of very judgmental as well.
Yep. Okay.
In ways, you know, I'm just speaking in a general term.
Yep.
I don't like the way they take very extreme views on things.
Right.
And take it very personally as well. But it seemed like interesting people.
How stuck up they are.
That's
You're
fair.
not. But
No, yeah.
some of them.
Be as honest as possible. So, you're gonna go with that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Usually like the flag.
Okay. I like that.
Just picture the flag.
Yep. Okay.
New York City, Times Square, Manhattan and all them places I'd love to go and go to.
Okay.
We have had a daughter who actually stayed in it for a week, didn't she?
Yes, our daughter's
Yeah.
30th birthday 2 years ago. She went away to New York around this time of the year in February to New York City.
Did she like it?
She
Yeah,
loved it.
she loved it.
What do you think about the U.S. in general?
Wouldn't know much to really have a solid answer on, like, but America, I think it's kind of especially stuff with like how people are treated. I don't like that at all. But also, I suppose, like, I think US is also like a place of opportunity as well, and I know that's kind of a cliche, like, but it's good and it's bad. It's bad for the folks who are on the lower side of that, but it's good for the folks on the higher side. So it's where do you take your stance? But I don't know, like, compared to Ireland, where it's more kind of a communal economy and way of living, I prefer it here than the extreme ends over there, because, you know, it's kind of more fair in this sense.
To be honest, if I had a list of countries I want to visit in the world, it's probably in the lowest category. It wouldn't be my cup of tea. Yep. There's a lot of places. I'd love to go to South America.
Okay.
I'd love to go to like Asia, all those places. So like there are more so where I would prioritize before I would go to the actual USA. Yep. Because I think it'd be more expensive, and I don't think it would have. I'm not sure. Maybe if I went there, it would be amazing, but I don't think it doesn't spark my interest to have it in my top like places.
I think it's pretty. Like New York is very pretty and all. I think of it as like a warm place. I think of LA mostly.
LA?
Yeah.
I would love it. I would love to go to it.
Yeah, I like it in general, but it can be rough too. Like, drugs and a lot of,
Right.
when you have young ones like our eldest grandchild's 18, and like for him to go there by himself, no, I'd be afraid in case, because you don't know when we're not used to out that part, you know what I mean? And you don't know, you could walk about the street of the city here, but New York is so big. Like,
We've met once from America here in Dublin, and they're the best of people to talk to.
What do you think about Americans themselves? Like, have you ever met Americans, or if you did, how were they to you, or what is your like perception of Americans?
The ones I know are really sound. Yeah, they're really easygoing. They're very talkative, which I love. They love inquiring about like the different cultures and different ways of living. Like, they also like to up themselves. But no, I think in general, like, American people they're fun. They're just kind of nice to hang around with. Right. Regardless of like the different views and beliefs or whatever, they're just kind of fun to hang around with it. So
I have actually a few American friends. One from college, really nice guy. One I met in Spain, I worked with him, crazy guy. He was like every stereotype. He fulfilled it. He ticked all the boxes. But we all loved him. He was the best fun ever, and he was such a cool guy. But few other Americans I met, and that's it. You know, don't have like close friends with any Americans.
Right. Okay.
I think it's annoying how they all think they're related to the Irish because like they have a dog that's Irish or something.
Yeah, a lot of them think they know a lot about Irish culture. A lot of them think that we live in like really grassy areas, or like we're all like have red hair.
100%. Yes, 100. A lot of them will come down from America, a lot of golfers, because where we live is beside the Sleeve Donald Hotel. So generous people. They're very generous. I mean, when they come into, I used to be a cook, and when they come into our hotel or the restaurant, there were really great tippers. There was no hesitation where you have a lot of people, they're afraid to part with, a few pennies that they have like tipping. No, Americans is fantastic tippers.
Oh, I would love to go to America. They're lovely people.
Okay. Awesome.
So they are. We've met them in Dublin here, and they're loveliest people.
Now, something you like about America?
definitely, I think the scenery. Yeah, it's just I'm absolutely amazed with the absurdness of the scenery in America. Like, you can go from in one country, you can go from like extreme snow to extreme hot climate to extreme dry to extreme windy, all within the same like land. So I think that's pretty cool. Like, you can that'd be savage. Yeah, because here it's just like fields.
I think the landscapes, I think that there is parts of America outside the cities. If I was to go, I would stay away from the cities. I would go to like the really nice landscape areas, I what's it? Yellowstone, for example. Yes, I would like to go there. I'm not gonna lie. That would be if I went to America there. Or like somewhere where there's nice forests and stuff, I'm sure there's like loads of different climates. I would like to go where Florida, that coast where it's all warm and stuff, just to see what it's really like. Apparently that's the place to go.
Well, my brother lives there. He lives in Miami, so
yes.
If you're watching this.
The warm weather in some of the places and the shops.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Weather and shops and things yourself?
The shops and the sweets.
Shops and the sweets. Any sweets in particular?
What's American sweets we don't have over here?
And Starbucks has more selection over there, don't they?
Yeah.
It's music. I love country music. I love country. We grew up with country, but I love American country. Garth Brooks, you name it. I would go there to America just to, of what? Now you're going down our street. Yes.
Oh, I love the music too. That's what I would listen. Me and Margaret listened to.
The food is there's a places over here you can get a lot of American food, but yes, all our food, and I love the way they talk different. Like, we would be, they put the rubbish out, where you put the trash out. I love to hear the way that they talk. It's like what we would call a nappy, change the child's nappy, where you change the diaper, and I just love the way that they speak. Like that there, and with soda we call it juice. You call it pop. Juice? We call it juice, and you call it soda pop. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. So that's what I love about it. I love to hear the way they talk.
Okay. Flip side. What is something you do not like about the U.S.?
Fucking shotgun and beers. Yeah, and Bud Light. Like, why always Bud Light and fucking shotgun and? I don't know. Yeah. It's such a like stereotype. I don't know if it's stereotype, but it's such a solely dedicated to Americans.
That's a hard question because I have not been there. So I can say like this, but that's all like stuff I've learned from the media. So I think it wouldn't be fair for me to pick something and just say I don't like that when I've never been there before. Do you know? But something from the media that I would have my mind towards that I don't like is the actual American media, probably. Like I've seen a lot of TV shows and stuff, and it's just like, wow, crazy, wow. I think it's a bit over-exaggerated.
The guns and all scares me.
Guns?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the laws are a bit iffy, like with the amendments and all. How like at the top is you can just buy a gun.
I can't think of anything.
No, I'm quite happy with everything, to be honest. I mean, everybody has their own sides of, like, I mean, the world's different where we are. People doesn't maybe like what we like, but no, I'm fine. I've nothing really, to be honest.
Right. Okay.
No. I think it's a brilliant place to live if you got there. Yeah.
To any Americans out there watching this, could you give them your best American accent? So, okay, if I give you a...
I'm from Mississippi.
Hiya. I'm part Irish. Really? Yeah. I'm like from back in the 20th century somewhere. I don't know.
Oh gosh. I can't do American accent.
I can't do that.
All right, so can I please have a glass of water?
Can I please have a glass of water?
There you go, Eva. Can I please have a glass of water?
Hi, this is Maggie here in Dublin. You'll have to come over to from America to Dublin. It is a fantastic place, and you're more than welcome.
There it is. Now, to all the people that participate in this video, thank you guys. I really appreciate you going out of your way to do it. Now, originally, I wanted to do this video with about 12 or so people in here, but instead of doing that, I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to do half in Dublin, and then I'm going to go to a different city and do the other half there. Just see if we get some different opinions and different variety of people. So be on the lookout for that video. It's going to be a part 2. So in the meantime, thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.